Could you lose half of your portfolio over the next 7 years? Well, according to the boys over at GMO, Jeremy Grantham's, and I forgot what the M stands for, and the O stands for, I just don't remember, and I don't care, but this is what they say right here. Large cap stocks, negative 5.7% a year over the next 7 years, and that's with a 2.3% inflation right there. All right, so we're basically saying, and this is a real return, 5.7. So you add the inflation rate plus a negative 5.7. That's an 8% per year reduction, which means $100,000 invested today will be worth $51,000 in 7 years. Could that happen? I don't know. Has it ever happened? Well, if you look at, let's take a look what happened. We'll go here. And the GMO has been historically wrong. I mean, basically incredibly wrong for many years. I don't know how they make any money for their clients. Jeremy Grantham, a big greenie, and it's hypocrite, of course, like all these green guys are, because the number one cause of carbon dioxide is what? The burning of coal. It's the flying in an airplane or taking a cruise ship on a yacht or something like that. I don't guarantee anything. I highly suspect old Jeremy Grantham has got a cruise ship. And I certainly think he probably flies. I guarantee he doesn't fly coach on Spirit Airlines like your old buddy Josh, all right? Anyway, so let's look over here. Look at my man Daniel Kuhlbert's thing here. We're not going to take anything out of the portfolio. Oops, I need to go here. We're going to go zero. It's nothing. We're not going to take anything out. Pablo, make up. Ooh, I got to feed these dogs here in just a second. Ooh, poppies. And we're going to start in the year 2000. Year 2000. I'm just going to like that. Boink. And we're going to see how much money we had at the end of 2008. So we start with 1 million bones. By the end of 2008, we had 712,000. So we start actually right there. We have a 612. So by the end of 2008 was 712. So that's 8 years. So you talk $1 million is our present value. 8 is our N. We got 712 is our future value. Zero payment. That means we lost 4.15% a year in that time frame. And that's real money. That's net of inflation. Well, that doesn't include inflation. That does not include inflation. So you can see right there, $712,000. We lost 4.15. Jeremy Grantham is saying we'll lose even more than that. Crazy, but who knows, man? 1 million schmackaroonies in 2000, and by the time 2003 rolled around, we're down to 621. And that's going to be our future value, 3N, zero payment. We lost, 5.7% a year those 3 years. So, I mean, have we ever had a 5.7% a year loss for 7 years? Not that I'm aware of. And again, that's net of inflation. But let's go back to 1929. And we'll say point, 1929 to 1933 to 1937. And we'll see. We started with $1 million in 1929, and by the time 1937 rolled around, we had actually we can look right there, and that's after 5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we start with $1 million after 3, 6, 7, 0, 0, 0. That's 4 years. 4 and we lost 22% annually right there. So 22%. And so you could easily say at that stage that we've done worse in the midst of the Great Depression than we did with Jeremy Grantham stuff here. But, I mean, who knows? I don't know. He says small caps will do less worse than large caps. International stocks, emerging value will do well relative to inflation. I mean, who knows? I don't know. This is, again, I mean, the freaking clock is always, broken clock's right twice a year. Twice a day. Yeah, twice a day, something like that. That's why I say you just got to be prepared, dude. Just be prepared. Now, I was talking to a guy today. We have him get 4.1% a year on his money with, I think, a 4% standard deviation. He's fine. I said, do you not run out of money? Why take the game if you don't need it? As I always say, if you won the game, stop playing. Now you can continue to play. You think, hey, stocks, where it's at, I want to leave more money to my kids, the whole thing. What do you think about that? But I don't have a magic 8 ball. I just asked Pablo. Those teeth is so bad. Gotta get off the meth, baby. And Pablo says, don't forget to paw that like button. I'm going to go feed these guys. All right, God bless. We'll see you.